something coming, and I don't know what it is. I know that there's going to be a financial crash in the United States, and it's going to be extraordinarily painful. You know, the fact that part of you really wants to deny that something's going to happen, that everything's fine. If you look at other countries and the harm the United States has wrought upon these countries based on lies, it's only a matter of time before karma comes back to the quote-unquote figureheads of this country and the people who have willingly supported something that they believed in lies for. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Things are very austere. It just seems that when I collect all the thoughts, all the facts about what's going on, you can't help but think that things are not normal, and the normalcy has become the abnormal. I mean, bad things are happening in other countries, and all the bad things that are happening in the United States of America are mostly suppressed, depending on where you're getting your information. What I'm reading, what I've learned about Cyprus, about the bank holiday there, or not the seizing of funds in people's private bank accounts, that's soon to come to a state in the United States. I haven't had a bank account since 2007. I don't trust banks. I never have. But of late, what I've learned about the various big banks and even small banks is that, you know, there's no reason to trust them. You know, you can't pay your bills mostly without a bank. You know, I mean, if you want the convenience of paying with a card over the phone or over the internet, you got to use a bank. Otherwise, you got to pay it, you know, by money order, or go right to a payment outlet for your fucking electric bill and pay in cash. But that's going to change. They've monopolized the money system. They've got us on a fucking treadmill. You know? And it's very fucked up. Pardon my French. On another note, there's a news, quote-unquote, independent news outlet called Think Progress. And they published online an article about Barack Obama being like Robert Kennedy. And all the article was basically about his appeal to minorities. You know, and it just makes me sick. Because the window dressing of the emperor's fucking facade is so fucking strong. So many people are fucking convinced that this man is so virtuous and gives a shit. And that, you know, Congress is to blame, and Congress is to blame, but, you know, people just don't want to accept the truth. They just want to believe the window dressing. And the emperor's clothes are fucking not there for those that can see right through the hogwash. mean, I really like, there's a YouTuber named Tenebrowski. I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I think I've been watching his videos for about 4 years, and I truly recommend his commentary. He provides links and lets you know what's what, and he doesn't mince words. He fucking gets angry and cusses and calms down and says good day, whatever, you know. Some things I disagree with the YouTuber Hell's Unicorn, but he's very good. There's a few other ones, you know. But, I mean, I'm getting my information from a lot of internet news. I do have to listen to NPR sometimes. Democracy Now!, which, you know, toes the line for the horseshit machine, pretty much, but then again, there's twinges of truth in there. In order to get at what's really going on, one really has to have a bullshit filter and be a seriously critical thinker. It's really hard. It takes a lot of effort. I can see why people who are, you know, just barely able to fucking balance their checkbook are able to fucking figure out what's really going on. But I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of research. And something bad is going to happen. And the ones that are at the mercy of the machine, I fear for them. I fear for all the innocents and the betrayal of honest, hardworking people who have been framed into, duped into being in a cycle of endless debt. Children. More children are going to starve. It's not their fault their parents are stupid, or their parents were just too busy to take appropriate action. You can't sometimes. And the system is built up so that you really can't. So it's a huge shit sandwich, and we're all going to have to take a bite. A lot of the people that I have sincere respect for on YouTube have been watching this shit going on along. But he was talking about what's going to happen. I think it was Don Hooligan. He was talking about what's going to happen to all the preppers after the fall and when they run out of shit. Which was a really good point. What is going to happen? They're going to come out of their holes and you know, I mean, being able to farm and grow food is one of the most important things to know how to do. I mean, where I work, the restaurant I work, they get all just about 99% of their ingredients from a company called Cisco, which is a genetically modified food source. You know, all the shit that they fucking distribute is genetically modified organisms. And when I've cut the onions there, okay, when I cut the onions at this restaurant, they're white onions, I do not cry. My eyes don't get all shitty. I was told that that's an evidence that they're GMO. I don't know about that, but I took apart some turkeys yesterday after they were baked, and I don't know, maybe I have too much empathy, but I could actually feel the pain that these animals have gone through by pulling the meat off the bone, you know, separating the white from the dark meat for their turkey salad. It was really hard. It's truly a fucked up system. And the Storm Clouds Gathering said that it's something about the normalcy doctrine, that people are unwilling to look beyond the window dressing that I mentioned. So it's the re-education camps also that FEMA and DHS is hiring for, which I can provide a link to that video by Storm Clouds Gathering on the leaked document about that from 2010. I can put it right below this video if I can remember to do that. As I edit this, I'm probably gonna fucking forget shit, so I'm real concerned about a lot of shit. I'm real concerned. And I'm basically just making this basically to share my thoughts. And I've had a lot of interactions with people on YouTube. I've had a lot of interactions with people face to face. The more important ones are meeting firefighters in 2003 in Manhattan about, you know, at the site, World Trade Center site. Talking to members of firefighters for 9/11 Truth, pilots for 9/11 Truth. It's not a fringe element. People keep, you know, the disinformation machine is really trying hard to make it a fringe element, but it's starting to poke through, you know? And there are some people who have just gotten sick and tired of it, you know? But I can't do that. My friend was shredded and burned and pulverized. I really like, I've been watching Monograph for about as long as Tenebrowski. And I like Monograph a lot. He's got some interesting observations. He really digs really deep in shit and gets the stuff out. So check out him. Yeah.